You might have noticed that I've changed location, so there's a bunch of boxes and I'm in my pajamas. Well, I'm packing and moving on Saturday, so that's why. But here's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about government's rights in women's health. Government has no rights to be getting into women's health. That's just it. A woman's health is between her and her doctor. It's not that hard of a concept. And really, a lot of my current complaints right now are coming from the Republican Party. And that's not to say that every Republican agrees with what's being said right now. That's not the case at all. In fact, a lot of Republicans, especially among the women's circles, are changing who they are voting for because they don't agree with what's being said. But let's just start off from the beginning. Tom Atkins said that if a woman is legitimately raped, she will not become pregnant because the body shuts itself down. What? Okay, first of all, you have no right to be defining what is legitimate rape. Rape is rape. When one person forces their sexual desires onto another person, that is rape. That is the beginning and the end of it. If you're saying that it's not legitimate because the woman has become pregnant from this act, you are wrong. You are also being a misogynist. And your little tweet apologizing for your statement and saying that you misspoke is not fooling anybody. You said what you said. You believed it when you said it. And saying that you share sympathies with victims is not making your case any better. You can't sympathize with these women. You can't. Because it hasn't happened to you. And it hasn't happened to me either. I'm not saying that I know where these women are coming from. I have, however, been a victim of abuse. That's right. I'm putting it out there. And you know what? I can't say that I didn't consent at the time, but I also can say that I felt pressured and bullied into consenting. And I can't say that I spoke out about it after it happened, but I can say that I was afraid that this boy was going to make me look terrible to all of the people I hung out with. That doesn't make me right, and it doesn't make him right. It happened. But what you're doing by trying to take away women's health rights in all of the ways that you are is making him right. You are making it okay for people to push their desires on other people because in your definition, it's not legitimate. How does that even make sense? Mitt Romney is saying that he will happily sign into law anything that outlaws contraception. Why? After I started having sex, yes, I went on birth control. But after I stopped having sex, did I stop taking birth control? No. You know why? It cleared up my skin, it helped with my cramps, it helped me be a more balanced person because my hormones weren't attacking my entire body. And I'm getting really yelly, but I'm really mad about this. No right. They have no right to be getting into my personal health. You know what Mitt Romney is also saying? He said, and I quote, this is an exact quote. What was it? When I'm president, the first thing I will do is repeal Obamacare and kill it dead on its first day. You know what Obamacare is? Is a healthcare plan based off of the very same plan that Mitt Romney set into action in Massachusetts. It's the same plan. But now that Obama's done it, it's suddenly a bad idea. It was originally called Romneycare in Massachusetts, and it was supposed to be Mitt Romney's crowning achievement. This was supposed to be the thing that set him on the map politically. And suddenly it's a bad idea because a Democrat did it. How does that make sense? He also wants to basically destroy Medicare as we know it. I have to remember what state this is in. I'm going to look it up really fast. Because there's something else I wanted to talk about too. Here we are. This new law that was signed into Arizona by their governor. Oh, what is her name? Jan Brewer says that pregnancy begins 2 weeks before conception. 2 weeks. Now, the way they explain this law is that they say that they count the gestational period, or the amount of time a woman is able to become pregnant before she is actually pregnant. By that logic, I am pregnant every month. How does that make sense? The only thing this law accomplishes is that it makes it harder for women who want or need an abortion to get one. As the law states in Arizona right now, a woman cannot get an abortion when the fetus is able to live outside the womb, quote unquote, which is about 22 to 24 weeks. By cutting away these 2 weeks where they're supposedly pregnant before they're pregnant, you're getting rid of 2 weeks for a woman to be able to make this decision for themselves. It's not the government's decision. It's not. And all that these people are doing is making it harder for women to take care of the bodies the way that they see fit. And Mitt Romney is also trying to make it so that no one can get an abortion. He wants a nationwide ban on abortion, regardless of circumstances. So that's not even to say a woman becomes pregnant, decides she doesn't want the child, and gets an abortion. No. That's saying, period. Regardless of whether it's a personal choice or whether the child was begot of rape or incest. Just a flat-out ban. This doesn't make sense. You're endangering thousands of women. And you're also endangering your support. Because quite frankly, I won't vote for you. I wasn't going to in the first place, but I'm sure as hell not going to now. What do you think you're doing? Like, honest to God, what do you think you're doing? Because it's not helping anybody. There were other things I wanted to talk about, but I'm so flustered and angry that I can't remember them all. Oh, this doesn't have to do with healthcare, but this is interesting. Romney wants to go back to the tax plans that tax the hell out of the middle class to pay for tax cuts given to millionaires and billionaires. The same tax plans that ran our country into the ground in the first place. Whereas Obama wants to move forward and stop giving these rich people tax cuts. Which makes more sense? Make the people with all the money pay their fair amount, or make the middle class pay for the richer people's taxes. Mitt Romney also won't release his tax records. He has only released his tax records from, I believe it's 2010. From 2000 on, nothing. He also has offshore accounts. You know what this indicates? It indicates that he's using these offshore accounts to keep his money safe from taxes. Now, can I prove that? No. No, I honestly can't. I don't have the resources to. But if you watch interviews where people bring this up with him, he will refuse to bring out his tax records and skirt around the issue. A reporter said, well, Romney, your father has released all of his tax records when he was running for whatever office he was running for. I don't really know. Will you be doing the same? And he just laughs. He laughs. Another reporter asked, point blank, will you be releasing your tax records? And he said, time will tell. That is a no. And it's just dishonest. And his dishonesty doesn't even end there. He makes up all of these bogus quotes from Obama's campaign just to make him look bad. It's not what he said. There was a quote from Romney where he said that Obama told small businesses that their accomplishments were not their own. That's not what Obama said. Obama said that small businesses cannot exist without resources that taxpayers' money pays for, such as roads, such as just a bunch of different things. He listed out all of these things that contribute to small businesses being able to do what they do. And then Mitt Romney, in his own speech, listed all of the same things. I just am so frustrated and angry with this whole ridiculous process. I don't want a liar in office. And one of Mitt Romney's own supporters, which honestly is not his biggest fan. I can't even remember his name right now. I'm going to go find it. But in an interview, one of his supporters was asked, "Are you calling Mitt Romney a liar?" And he said yes. What was his name? Okay, let's see. It was a long way down on this page, and now I don't know if I can find it. It's on the right-hand side. Not her. Where is he? Did not realize how far down it was on this page. In the end, it doesn't even really matter who this guy was, but now I'm kind of determined to find him. No, that's not it either. God damn it. Ah, here he is. Newt Gingrich. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. But even though he said that he's put his support behind Romney, when asked in an interview if he was calling Mitt Romney a liar, he said yes. Even people who support Mitt Romney don't really support Mitt Romney in the end. Anyway, I guess I'm done ranting because we are at our 13th minute. And I still don't even really feel all that, fulfilled, I guess. I'm still really mad. And I don't know what I can do about it except for vote Democrat. Which I'm going to do. And that doesn't mean that you have to. I'm not telling anybody how to vote. But I am saying all of the things that have been making me mad about the upcoming elections and about the parties in general. Because obviously what's happened in Arizona doesn't affect me. I'm done. If you have any questions or comments, just put them below. A lot of the videos that I got my stuff from are on YouTube. I'll actually link you to the Facebook page on second thought. That'll be easier, and then you can look through and click on whatever videos you want to, or look at any infographics that you want to. And I'm going to stop talking now and go back to packing. Bye, everybody.